Welcome to Tech Transformation with CGT and RIS News, where we explore the innovative tech strategies and trends in retail and consumer goods. I'm Lisa Johnson, Senior Editor at CGT. And in this episode, I'm talking with Kelly Mahoney, VP of Customer Marketing at Ulta Beauty, and Richard Widdowson, VP of Global Retail and CPG Solutions at SAS. Now, Kelly and Richard are here to talk about some of the ways that Ulta's been leveraging technology to enhance its personalization capabilities. So they're here to give us a look behind the scenes and talk about what this also means for the greater retail landscape. So Kelly, Richard, welcome. Thanks so much for talking with me today. Get us started. Tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Great. Well, thank you for having me, Lisa. It's a pleasure. So I'm Kelly Mahoney, and as you said, Vice President of Customer Marketing at Ulta Beauty. So at Ulta Beauty, I lead our Ultimate Rewards loyalty program and credit card programs, as well as our CRM and personalization strategy.
I'm super excited to have you here. Richard, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely, yes. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kelly. I'm Richard Widdowson. I lead the Global Retail and Consumer Goods Solutions business unit here at SAS. I've been with SAS for about 3 years now, but spent many years prior to that in the retail industry. We support many customers around the world, and Ulta has been a great customer of ours, and we continue to support Kelly and her team on helping them navigate those highly personalized customer journeys.
I want to start us out by talking about personalization. So personalization means a lot of different things depending on who you're talking to. We've talked in the past on tech transformation about how brands and retailers are really trying to get it away from turning into just a buzzword. So for Ulta, Kelly, start us out. Tell us, what does personalization mean?
Yeah, that's a very valid question because, as you said, I think personalization can mean so many different things to different people and even in different categories of retail. But in beauty, personalization is really key. And we believe that personalization is how we can create that emotional connection. And in turn, we think we can inspire brand love and ultimately lifetime loyalty. But beauty is a very personal and emotional category. So at Ulta Beauty, personalization for us, it's all about understanding who our consumer is intimately. So not just transactionally, but understanding what motivates them, what even inspires our consumers. And then it's about activating and orchestrating journeys that are highly relevant and even in the moment to meet our consumers wherever they're shopping. So at Ulta, we're really fortunate to have over 95% of our sales coming from members of the Ultimate Rewards loyalty program. So that means we have access to a lot of first-party data about our guests that we can use to personalize experiences across all the ways that our guests are interacting with us. We have things like our recommendations engine that are powering personalized suggestions for products. We're using next best decisioning algorithms that help us anticipate and support the exploration of beauty with our guests. And we're even using it to power the offers that we deliver to our guests in an optimized way for things like who the right audience is, or to optimize for response that support the conversion of the purchase for our guests.
Can we talk a little bit about Mobilefirst Omnichannel Personalization? I know in our conversations it's something Ulta is focused on. So how is this different from other digital personalization?
Yeah, mobile first omnichannel shopping. I think the important distinction there is the acknowledgement that personalization is about reaching the consumer where the consumer is across all the ways that they shop with Ulta Beauty. So for us, that means on Ulta.com, in our mobile app, but it also means shopping in our stores. And more recently, it even means shopping at the experience we're offering at Ulta Beauty at Target. So the mobile first reflects our strategy to enable these personalized experiences, really leveraging the mobile device as kind of that handshake to experiencing us. So we know our consumer is connected even when they're shopping inside our stores. Consumers are using that device to check for things like product reviews and ratings. They're using it to discover and to explore, even to check whether or not they have a relevant offer in the moments. And so our consumers are telling us that, we need to think about personalization in different ways to engage our customer more fluidly and more seamlessly, and it doesn't hurt to make it more enjoyable.
Can we talk about the Glam Lab? for those who are listening, they don't know it's a virtual beauty tool, but can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, and we are so proud of our Glam Lab. It is embedded in the mobile app experience, and it's augmented reality. And the innovation team at Ulta Beauty created Glam Lab. We love it, but more importantly, our guests really love it too. So we talked earlier about exploration and discovery. That's a really important journey in beauty. It's a reason why customers really need to explore beauty and play with beauty. And so we knew that in an omni-channel landscape that we needed to find a way, and especially nowadays with the whole physical and digital experience starting to blur, we felt we really needed to think about a way to bridge that physical dependency that we had on coming to the store as the only place to explore and discover beauty. So that's the importance of Glam Lab. The other element to this is that there are some complicated decisions that need to get made in beauty. Things like shade match for foundation. And so how we solve for this, it had to be very accurate and very sophisticated to truly bridge that divide. So I'm very proud of the innovation team at Ulta Beauty for how they were able to develop a solution to this problem. And the good news is, our guests really do love it. We've seen an increase in engagement using this particular tool on our mobile app. Certainly, this was an important experience at the height of COVID back in 2020 when we had to shut all of our retail locations down. So there was no physical location to come and enjoy the exploration of beauty. So we leaned in heavily to the Glam Lab experience, and so glad we had invested in that. So we had that as an experience. But that only accelerated how much the guests are using the tool, to use it as a real way to explore, discover, and ultimately buy beauty using Glam Lab. And not to be underestimated, the experience is just a lot of fun, and it's really engaging for a guest.
It really is. No, I've had the chance to use it through the app, and it really, it's one of those digital tools that it's not only useful, but it's fun to use, which I imagine is helping, drive it forward.
Absolutely.
So, Richard, I want to move over to you. We know that making decisions quickly to react to consumer needs is really important today. We're not sure there's really anything else that's more important today. And so in your experience, when you're looking, really at the broader retail landscape, how are retailers today using data and analytics to make these decisions more quickly? This is a tech show, this is for a tech audience. So let's dig a little bit into the tech that's driving this.
Sure. Yeah, great. And you're right. The ability to make those decisions so quickly now is ever increasing. And the other thing that's increasing is the volume of data that's out there, that's available, that retailers are trying to consume and do something with. So, the volume of data is increasing, and the speed that the retailer needs to be able to do something with that data, make a decision, that's also increasing rapidly. So as you said, how are they able to make those decisions quicker? Well, the analytical capability where that comes into play here is, I think the best way I can describe it is if you've got all that data, the ability to very quickly filter through that massive data, surface up the information that's really relevant for the decision that you're trying to make, and serve that up in a way to the retail user, the person in Kelly's team that can actually take an action from that data and do it very, very quickly. So filter through all the noise, get to the real root of the information behind this, but drive an action and do it quickly. But also, I think what customers are looking for is, that sounds great, Richard, but then it's the ability to keep monitoring that behavior and the accuracy of those decisions that are being served up to make sure you're getting that repeatable best outcome every single day as you go forward.
Kelly, I want to dig a little bit more into mobile technology, mobile experiences. How are these mobile experiences supporting the consumer experiences and, maybe even the in-store associate experiences as well?
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned, the consumer is now connected. So many are using a device to even augment their in-store shopping experience today. And the next gen consumer, we know, is even more connected. So that's really important for us, Ulta Beauty, as we think about growth and making sure that we're capturing the hearts and minds of that next gen shopper. So they're using the device, they're using it to help navigate their journey everywhere they engage. For sure, we can sort of visualize how that's being used in digital form, but in the store, I mean, I've seen it myself as I've walked through an Ulta Beauty on a Saturday, people having their phone in their hands and checking things like ratings and product reviews and prices and even special offers, just to name a few. So all of these experiences kind of support that exploration and that navigation while in store. So recognizing this, we are doubling down on innovation to fuel those guest experiences and the use of a device to sort of enable that growth. And just to reflect for a moment on the associate, I think there's a very big opportunity for us to help our associates inside our stores navigate the guest experience and personalize the guest experience. It's tricky and it's something that we're thinking about very deeply, but we do understand that there is a place for the device and how that device can really support our associates delivering a highly relevant and very personalized guest experience.
Thank you so much for joining me today and talking with me and sharing your stories. Really excited to have you on Tech Transformation. I hope we can do a follow-up episode sometime soon.
Thank you. It was definitely my pleasure. Thank you for having me, and I really appreciate the conversation.
Thank you, Lisa. Nice to see you.